When family becomes a pressure point. Inside Brooklyn Beckham's emotional breaking moment for years, Brooklyn Beckham has lived between two worlds, one shaped by extraordinary privilege, and the other defined by very human vulnerability. Last week, those worlds collided. What appears on the surface as a celebrity family dispute is, at its core, something far more familiar to many parents and adult children: the slow erosion of trust. According to those close to the situation, the fracture didn't come from one dramatic argument, but from months of emotional exhaustion, quiet conversations, private attempts to repair what felt increasingly fragile, and ultimately the realization that being heard and being understood are not the same thing. From Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz's perspective, the issue wasn't conflict, it was boundaries. Repeatedly trying to resolve matters behind closed doors, only to feel exposed by narratives they believed didn't reflect their truth, created a deep sense of emotional insecurity. In psychology, this moment is often described as a relational breaking point, when individuals stop fighting not because they don't care, but because continuing costs too much. There's also the added complexity of power. When two globally influential families intersect, personal emotions can easily become overshadowed by expectations, public perception, and unspoken roles. For a young couple attempting to define their own identity, that pressure can feel suffocating rather than supportive. Brooklyn's recent public statement wasn't just an emotional reaction. It read like a declaration of self-preservation. In modern adult relationships, especially within families, choosing distance is sometimes the only way to protect mental health. It's not about rejection. It's about survival. For mothers and parents watching this unfold, the story carries a quiet message. Love doesn't always mean proximity. Sometimes it means allowing space for growth even when it hurts. This isn't a tale of villains or victims. It's a reminder that even in the most famous families, emotional boundaries matter, and ignoring them can change everything. When adult children step back to protect their peace, is it a failure of family, or a necessary evolution of love?